What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's yours truly, Fitz. It's been a little while. How you guys doing? Hope you're having an awesome day. Let's cover the Flying Cup, especially with Season 5 coming around the corner, with ranks 2 through 9 being strictly win-based, and then ultimately rank 10 being win-based as well. And we have that special event where we can do like 20 sets of something like that. So it's going to be absolutely insane, and it's the Flying Cup that will be able to do that. So you're going to want to know how to utilize the Pokemon in the Flying Cup. And right away, the MVP slash, maybe runner-up MVP, which we'll talk about in a minute, is Aerodactyl. You want an Aerodactyl on your team. And what PV Poke has said about Aerodactyl in breakpoints is you actually want a high attack Aerodactyl. Like, you want like a 15, 8, 2 IV spread. 15 attack, like 8 defense, and 2 HP. Because it'll win breakpoints against Altaria, which we'll talk about. Altaria, of course, being a really good Pokemon. Probably good to couple with Aerodactyl. But Altaria, in order to win those breakpoints against an Aerodactyl, has to have really high defense and really high HP. But then it loses other matchups due to that as well. So, just so you guys know what the breakpoints are, Aerodactyl to be a beast. Anyway, it honestly doesn't matter because of Aerodactyl's moves. You give it Rock Throw, it's doing super effective damage pretty much to everything except ground. We'll talk about that in a second. So, okay, Rock Throw is going to do super effective damage to pretty much everything in the meta. And then you would give it Rock Slide, and that's really all you need. You could couple with Ancient Power, might be a good idea, but Rock Slide, Ancient Power, you're good to go. Any other moves you don't need. Honestly, to be fair, Aerodactyl with Rock Throw is the MVP. It's this move right here, Rock Throw. That is the MVP. Now, Zapdos, more specifically Shadow Zapdos. Those that participated at Pokemon Go Fest this year, which was pretty much almost everybody, got a Shadow Zapdos. It is a very good Pokemon, and here's why. Thunder Shock is what you're going to want if you have a fast TM. If you don't, you can still run Charge Beam, but Thunder Shock is key. Because Drill Peck. See, what's interesting about the Great League is every Pokemon, even if it doesn't take that very effective damage, takes a mass amount of damage due to low defense and HP. Drill Peck does stab. It's a big time move. And Zapdos has a high attack stat, even in the Great League. Even against an Aerodactyl, Drill Peck is going to hurt. Drill Peck is going to hurt. So you might be able to Beta Shield against an Aerodactyl even if you don't win the situation. And of course, Ancient Power is going to be the second move you're going to run on Zapdos as well. This is a pretty good lead Pokemon. Shadow Zapdos, and same with Aerodactyl. But I would argue, be careful with leading with Aerodactyl because people are going to anticipate that like crazy. You're going to get 1,000 Aerodactyl mirror matches, and some of them you might even lose, as far as other electric types as well. It just all depends on what you're facing. And Altaria will make quick work of this, by the way. Now, Articuno, you don't want to lead with this Pokemon. You kind of want to have this in the back as an oh crap moment for your opponent. As far as the moves go, you want to run Ice Shard, Icy Wind. You could have Ancient Power, but Ice Shard, Icy Wind takes the cake. It's definitely going to bait out shields, especially if you're not going up against an Aerodactyl. But you also got to be wary of other Pokemon that get their moves really quickly as well. Articuno is not that bad of a Pokemon if you have a Shadow one. You would put it in the back, but make sure you have something good that complements it. Now this is a little, I thought about Jump Fluff because Jump Fluff would be a hard counter to Aerodactyl in terms of Bullet Seed, Energy Ball, but the more I think about it, Jump Fluff is probably not going to make the cut. It just has too many weaknesses. It's okay, so this is why Jump Fluff, I initially put it in this video. Jump Fluff is not super effective weak against Electric. But Grass moves also don't do that much damage. Oh, they do. They do normal damage to electric Pokemon. Ah, okay. But not flying. So you're still doing not that very effective damage. So Jump Fluff is probably not a good Pokemon to use. Let's go ahead and scratch that out. Mantine. I've seen people talk about Mantine, and they're like, well, I'm just going to run that for my Aerodactyl counter. Scratch Mantine. Just don't use it. Now, Skarmory with Steel Wing is going to be a runner-up MVP. You want Steel Wing as your move. Yes, it's not going to do that very effective damage against Electric, but Flying doesn't either. So, there's no difference there. You want Steel Wing, and you want to run Brave Bird and Sky Attack. I know a lot of you guys already have 2 moves on your Skarmory, so just give it Steel Wing, and you could lead with this Pokemon. Just be careful because it is weak to Electric. Altaria is going to be a very strong lead. It's weak to Rock, but if you have the right break points, you can beat an Aerodactyl. You would obviously give it Dragon Breath, Sky Attack, Dragon Pulse. Altaria is pretty self-explanatory. Tropius, kind of interesting Pokemon. It's still weak to Rock. It's still weak to Flying, but notice it's not super effective weak to Electric, which is the main typing that this meta is weak against for the most part. So you would run Air Slash, Leaf Blade, Aerial Ace, Leaf Blade kind of being for, you know, Aerodactyl, Aerial Ace doing massive stab damage. Very interesting Pokemon. Does it have a place in this meta? Maybe, if you lead with it, but you'll be losing some leads against Electric types. It's interesting. We're going to see how it's going to shape up with that. Now, another MVP Pokemon that people probably aren't going to invest too much Stardust in. I saw a lot of people talking about this. It's a huge investment for just one night of PvPing, and I agree. Emolga, Ice and Rock is his weakness. Let's look at the moves. Thundershock, Discharge, Aerial Ace. So here is a Pokemon that gets a really quick charge move that could be an issue throughout the entire set. All 3 Pokemon. Because Discharge is quick, it does super effective damage to Flying, Water, pretty much the whole meta, and it does normal damage against Rock, so Aerodactyl, see you later. Pretty scary stuff. Emolga is going to be the nightmare squirrel you never want to see. Now this is a spice pick for me. I found this Pokemon, Archen. It has terrible defense, but it has high attack and it has pretty good stamina. It's weak to Electric, Ice, Rock, Steel. It's weak to everything. Okay, that's fine. It does have access to Quick Attack, Dragon Claw, and Ancient Power. Wing Attack is just as good. I don't know why I said Quick Attack. Wing Attack, Dragon Claw, Ancient Power. That's pretty crazy, because you could bait with Dragon Claw and then send an Ancient Power out. So this Pokemon might actually be pretty solid. It's to draw shields, and if they don't shield, they get hit with a nuclear warhead. So don't be surprised if you come across some Archens, just be ready for it. Here is my MVP. And I know this is gonna anger a lot of people because like, Fitz, you just showed my secret Pokemon, my master plan. And I did. Because it's only weak to Ice and Water, and it resists pretty much everything else. Here's why. This Pokemon is so good. Wing Attack, Night Slash, Sand Tomb combo is insane. Bait with Sand Tomb, hit him with a Night Slash. It's ridiculous. For those that have used Garchomp and run Sand Tomb Outrage, you farm all the way up into a 1.5 Outrages, use a Sand Tomb, bait, Outrage, 1-hit KO. This is the same thing, except Night Slash is going to have 1-hit KO capabilities, but imagine lowering your opponent's defense with Sand Tomb because it's guaranteed, then getting a Night Slash, and then getting the attack boost on top of it. Absolutely insane. This Pokemon is a safe lead. This is a safe lead. This is a very good lead Pokemon. The only thing you would lose to is an Articuno, which that won't be hard to handle. You could safely switch out of that. Or a Pelipper and a Mantine, which is no problem. You can safely switch out of that as well. This is the MVP of the Flying Cup. I hope you made it this far into the video because you just got some amazing information. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you do so. Last but not least, Drifloon. Drifloon's weak to everything under the sun in the cup, but the main thing with Drifloon is it has Hex, which has been buffed, and it has Icy Wind. You don't even really need Ominous Wind. It has Icy Wind. Icy Wind's super effective. Dragon, Flying, Grass. Not very effective to Steel, so it's not going to do that well against a Skarmory. Skarmory would be a great counter to this Pokemon. But there you guys have it. There is the main Pokemon, I think, in my opinion, that you could team build around in the Flying Cup to do really well. You are going to lose battles. That's the nature of PvP and the algorithm. You are going to lose battles no matter what. But if you farm your team just right, you make your team just right, you can easily win more games than you lose. So dissect these Pokemon a little bit. Find out what the best lead is. Find out what your weaknesses are. And you can build an amazing team with the Pokemon I just put. Me personally, I'm going to run Gliscor lead. I'll probably have Altaria and Skarmory. That's probably what I'll do. I might switch in with Zapdos and Aerodactyl, but Gliscor is the staple, going to be the staple of my team. Make sure you smash that like button. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what team you guys are going to try to run. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. Be a part of the Fitz City fam. That's the boy Fitz. I'm signing off. See you guys in the next Pokemon Go video.